Hello team, this is Chaplain Jim Storie, Deputy Command Chaplain at Camp Lemonnier with your word for the day. And the word for today is resilience. Resiliency is a hard thing for many of us to wrap our minds around because oftentimes we mistake that for strength. Resiliency and strength are not the same thing. There's an old story. It's as old as recorded history. It's a story about a tree standing next to a brook. And the tree had stood for a long time. It survived any number of storms and any number of events from nature. And it stood proudly. It stood so proudly that it often looked down on the things that were growing around it, especially the willow by the brook. He noticed that the willow tended to bend with the wind and sway and turn and be moved. And he took great pride that as a strong tree, he stood and was never moved until a great storm came and blew him over. The willow, who was resilient and went with the flow, bend with the wind, was able to recover and to stand back up once the storm had passed, while the tree, who refused to change and depended only on his strength, fell over. It's an important lesson for us these days as we have to make adjustments in our lives, in our daily routines, that strength and character are important traits that we have, but resiliency means being able to bend with the wind and go with the flow. So our word for today is resiliency. Be blessed.